My sponsor Rock Bottom is currently running a special deal. Head on over to rockbottomcoins.com and use code Zirksee at checkout for a 30% off your order.
The whole thing wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin'.
What's going on, guys? It's Zirksee coming at you today with another YouTube video, and today we have some information regarding the Rookie Premier promo. So, this morning on the stream, Kralo actually did say that Rookie Premier will be coming out this upcoming week. I believe it's probably gonna be on Monday. It could be Monday, it could be Tuesday. I've heard multiple people say Monday or Tuesday. In my opinion, I think it's probably going to be on Monday. I believe that Player Spotlight was only supposed to be a June promo, and of course that means that this Thursday, so in 2 days, will be the final release of the Player Spotlight. Monday will be July 1st. So in my opinion, it makes sense. I believe Monday we are going to be in the Rookie Premier promo. If not Monday, then Tuesday, which July 2nd was actually when the Rookie Premier promo came out last year. So one of the 2 days we will be getting it, and I'm going to tell you guys a little bit of something. So I did make a video a while ago going over what you could do to prepare for the Rookie Premier promo. I said you might want to sell your team, hold on to some training points, see what to do. I took a look back at the Madden 18 promo as well to see exactly what was different about it. Now, there's a lot of different ways that EA could go with how they actually want to do the Rookie Premier promo. In years past, they made it where you had to go through, get a bunch of player items, and complete a bunch of sets, which basically would cost you about like 300k or so. Now, there's a couple different ways you can go about this, but I'm also going to show you guys what they did last year. They could do it this way, they could do it a different way. Honestly, not sure, but just in case, either way, if you already sold your team, you're probably not in a bad position anyways, because if the sets are going to be exactly like this, then it's still okay. If you didn't sell your team, you didn't sell your power-ups, then I guess you're okay either way. But let's go ahead and take a look at the Rookie Premier promo for last year. I'm also going to give you guys my predictions for the players of this year, what you guys can expect. See, I think I've honestly got it down, pretty much down packed in my opinion. But if we take a look here at the players, of course, if you are unaware, the Rookie Premier promo is only the first round picks in the draft, and it is going to be 5 players for offense and 5 players for defense. So you can see here last year we had Sam Darnold, Saquon Barkley, Calvin Ridley, Hayden Hurst, Quentin Nelson, Bradley Chubb, Leighton Vander Esch, Roquan Smith, Denzel Ward, and Derwin James. So it's not specifically going to be, say, the first overall pick like Sam Darnold, because he obviously wasn't the first overall pick. It was Baker Mayfield last year, but they did not do a Baker Mayfield Rookie Premier. They kind of just go with whoever they want when it comes to certain positions, but I honestly feel as though I've probably got it down to who it's going to be. But I do want to show you guys the sets from last year so we can kind of get an example of what it could possibly look like. So I do apologize because I know these screenshots aren't the best. I actually went back to my video from last year to take a look at the sets. They're not even in Madden 18 anymore. But if we take a look at the actual sets of what we could get for players, you can see here, you had to trade in 2 92 overall Rookie Premier players for 1 Rookie Premier patch. Now, of course, that's what I'm talking about with getting you the bunch of players. The Rookie Premier players, you can go in and get 2 of them, complete a patch. I don't remember exactly, but I think that it cost around maybe like 400k or so to actually go ahead and complete one of these sets last year. So if you're looking to complete all 10 sets, it's gonna cost you a bit. You're probably gonna need at least like 4 million coins, if not more, depending on what the sets are. Now, obviously, we also have the Muttmaster Ryan Shazier token. I believe Kralo did say that token will be used in the Rookie Premier promo. In my opinion, it's obviously going to be to get a free Rookie Premier player, probably going to be 10 Rookie Premier patches, so be on the lookout for that. Now, also keep in mind, guys, these sets could change. Some of these sets could not even be in the game, but I'm just giving you guys examples of what was in the game last year. We also had 6 85 to 89 overall draft players. That would get you 1 Rookie Premier patch. There was also sets for power-up players. So 87 to 91 overall power player would get you 1 Rookie Premier patch as well. And there was also 98 to 99 would get you 5 Rookie Premier patches. That means if you had a player powered up to a 99 overall, you can then trade it in for 5 patches. Now, there were also other sets like the 92 to 94 overall power player would get you 2 Rookie Premier patches, and then a 95 to 97 would get you 3. So just keep that in mind, even if it's a little bit complicated because obviously with these players, they're powered up. Last year, you couldn't unpower up a player. So in this year, you can. So I'm not exactly sure how EA would actually go ahead and do this, because if you think about it, now that we can unpower our players, if we have a 99 overall player powered up, we could just take him out of the set, sell the player, and we get the rookie premier players instead of just keeping them and putting them in the patches. So I'm not exactly sure how they're going to be doing it this year, if they're going to do it that way. And of course, in order to get one of these 99s, you needed 10 rookie premier patches. So I expect to see Solo Challenge get a free one. The Ryan Shazier Month Match Collectible will probably get a free one. So if you did both of those, if you did the Ryan Shazier Collectible and if you're going to do the Solo Challenges, you'll probably be able to get 2 for free. With that being said though, let's go ahead and get into my predictions for these players. So starting off, of course, there's always going to be a quarterback, and I actually think it's going to be Kyler Murray. It's not ridiculous to think they would do the #1 overall pick because they did do Myles Garrett in the past. Now, you could also say possibly Dwayne Haskins, in my opinion. I think those are probably the only 2 that I could really see getting them. So between Kyler Murray and Dwayne Haskins, I personally believe it'll probably be Kyler Murray. Now, when it comes to the running back, there was actually only one first-round running back selected, so it's going to be Josh Jacobs. Also, another thing to keep in mind, guys, is that they cannot do, or at least they haven't done in years past, 2 players from the same team. So there won't be another Cardinals player, or if it's going to be Dwayne Haskins, there will not be another Redskins player. So for the running back, it's going to be Josh Jacobs, which basically eliminates a safety, which you guys will see. There was a Raiders safety drafted, but it's not going to be him. And in general, there cannot be any more Raiders players as well. Now, there were actually 2 first-round wide receivers selected, Marquise Brown and N'Keal Harry. In my opinion, I think they'll probably go with Marquise Brown just to kind of get that more flashy pick, in my opinion, because he obviously is going to be very speedy, playing with Lamar Jackson, and I honestly like the Marquise Brown one if they decide to do it. I honestly think they will do him over N'Keal Harry just because he is, super quick, and N'Keal Harry would be nice, but I honestly feel like Marquise Brown will get more people to do the set. And of course, I personally would do the set because he's super quick. And if the Lamar Jackson just has to throw the ball deep a couple times, if he can just get like 100 yards and 2 touchdowns to get a Team of the Week upgrade, that'd be very nice. Another thing to keep in mind, guys, is with these rookie premieres, they get updated all the way up until the NFL honors. So if you choose Marquise Brown and he somehow wins Offensive Rookie of the Year, you're going to get like a 98 overall. Now, there's honestly 2 tight ends they could actually go with, Noah Fant or TJ Hawkinson. Now, TJ was actually selected before him to the Lions. I think they'll probably go with Noah Fant. They could go with either, it doesn't really matter which one, honestly, but I feel like they might go with Noah Fant just because he was the later of the 2 selected. And if they're going to go with the #1 overall pick with Kyler Murray, and they're going to go with a lot of earlier rounder picks, they might go with someone drafted later, kind of like how they did with Sam Darnold and Baker Mayfield. I feel like the tight end position could be one of those that they decide to go later with. Heading over to the offensive lineman, they only selected 1 O-lineman, of course, and in my opinion, it's probably going to be Chris, I hope I say this right, Lindstrom. Last year they did a left guard, of course. This year they could go with the right guard. It's honestly whatever they decide to do. They could go left tackle, left guard, whatever. This is just who I think would be a good pick. You can see here he has pretty solid run blocking stats playing on that Falcons O-line. I think this might not be a bad idea. I, of course, will drop a video as soon as they release the rookie premiere information and give you guys my opinions on who I think are the best ones to go with. I selected probably like all the correct ones, except I did miss out on 1 rookie premiere player last year, and that was Leighton Vander Esch. I didn't do Sam Darnold. I didn't do Hayden Hurst, and I'm glad I didn't, but I literally did 7 rookie premieres. I should have done Leighton's, though. Now, when it comes to defensive ends, it only makes sense to me that would get Nick Bosa. It just makes sense. Nick Bosa was, of course, the #2 overall pick. If they want to go with the #1 in Kyler Murray and the #2 in Nick Bosa, that'd be really cool. And I feel like doing Nick Bosa would get a lot of hype around the rookie premiere promo because I know personally I would love to do this set. I feel like he has the chance to be as good as his brother Joey and win Defensive Player of the Year. I don't think that's too far stretched. So if they decide to go Nick Bosa, 100%, I think you should do Nick Bosa's set. Now, I know they put him at a defensive end in Madden 19, but I believe Josh Allen is actually an outside linebacker. So Allen could potentially be the outside linebacker they decide to go with. It could be Josh Allen or Montez Sweat, I believe. There's also another one, the outside linebacker from the Packers. But I'm not going to go with him because, of course, I'll show you guys later why. So I think it's going to be Josh Allen or Montez Sweat, which brings up the question, if they go with Dwayne Haskins for the QB, then it's got to be Josh Allen for the outside linebacker. But if Josh Allen's technically going to be a defensive end, then I'm not really sure how they're going to do it. So it really just depends exactly how they want to go with the quarterback situation, where they want to put Josh Allen at. And that will kind of determine who's going to be the outside linebacker and who will be the quarterback, because you can't have 2 Redskins players. Now, of course, there were 2 middle linebackers taken in the first round. I believe it was Devin White and Bush. right? Bush, I believe his name was. His last name's Bush. He plays for the Steelers. But Devin White and Bush are honestly both two very speedy, very athletic middle linebackers. It really doesn't matter to me which one actually gets selected. I honestly feel as though they might go with Bush because Devin White is the 5th overall pick. If they're going to go with the 1st overall and the 2nd overall, they might go with a later round and middle linebacker as well. But either way, both of them are speedy, athletic, and will be very, very good users in Madden 20. So regardless, I probably want to do either of their sets. Devin Bush, though, in my opinion, could slightly be a better user. Next up is going to be safety, and it basically has to be Darnell Savage because the only other option here would be the safety from the Raiders. You can't go with the Raiders safety. And then, of course, if you take a look at the Packers, they have Rashawn Gary, but they can't do Rashawn Gary for the Rookie Premier if they're going to have the safety as well. So they basically are locked in at going with, in my opinion, Josh Jacobs at outside linebacker or Montez Sweat. They could go with Montez Sweat or Josh Jacobs. And then, of course, or not just Jacobs, they could go with Montez Sweat or Josh Allen, apologies. And then a QB probably going to be Kyler Murray. And then a safety is going to be Darnell Savage. And again, the only first-round cornerback selected is DeAndre Baker, so they essentially have to do DeAndre Baker for the Rookie Premier promo. So those are my predictions on who the Rookie Premier promo players will be, and also what the sets could potentially look like. In my opinion, guys, I would probably say, still, because it's a little bit different than it was last year compared to this year, I would probably still say to sell your players because if you think about it, yes, you can just save your power players, maybe like some of the lower ones to go and do the sets, but really think about it. If you're doing a set for a 98 to 99 overall player and you can buy these Rookie Premier players instead of doing that, and if the Rookie Premier players, right, if the patches, if it costs you maybe, if you're just going to buy straight up the 92 overall players for the sets, if it's going to cost you maybe 300 or 400k max to go and do it. If you have a 99 overall player powered up, you unpower them up. You're going to get a bunch of training points you can then convert into elite tokens used for sets, and you're going to get the players that you used in the power up progress to go ahead and get, and you need to do 2 98 to 99 just to get 10 tokens. I think that's way more than 400k in value. So in my opinion, I would still say sell your team if you have the higher overall players. Maybe if you want to hang on to some of the lower guys like the 80 to 90s or 92, 93s, whatever, to see if the sets do come out like that, you can go ahead and hang on to them, but that's just my personal opinion. Hope you guys did enjoy the video, and if you did, smack the like button, subscribe, and comment. Let me know down below your guys' opinions on the Rookie Premier promo. Who do you think will be in it? Gotta say, pretty excited though. Madden 20 is just around the corner. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time.